What is happening, everybody? Looks like Bucky came in quite a while ago. Hopefully he'll come back. It'll be good to see him. Yeah, we just wrapped up the video there for Cambridge. Didn't really find a ton, just a lot of metal debris. So there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's kind of the intention is to clean up. It's just exciting when you find something exciting. Other than that, that's basically what magnet fishing is that video you just saw. Just picking up garbage and nonsense that gets thrown in the water. What up, Josh? I don't know if you had a game or whatever, or if you were up to it, but I can send you the link if you're around. All good if you're not. I know a lot of people got stuff going on today because there are some events. I know there are a lot of local fireworks here. And actually, that reminds me of weather. Weather. Oh yeah, all right. So at about 10 is when it's going to hit us, Josh. So it's got about 2 hours. That makes sense. Cool. So just give me 2 seconds and I'll send it over. I think Buddy might eventually come up too because he's at baseball right now. But I did get that gas thing, and that was actually pretty exciting. I honestly thought that like I had actually pulled something out by accident. Bucky is here. What's going on, dude? You came back? Appreciate you coming back, dude. I'm just sending Josh over a link. And if you're open on your Facebook, you can open up a. Where are you? I'm on my different profile. Sorry, guys. Just spacing out. Hey, Loretta, how are you? Appreciate you coming in. Just aired the our latest weekly thing, but I'm gonna send you something here real quick, Bucky, just in case. And then I'm gonna show you guys a new sticker. I'm gonna give you a little teaser of the 5K giveaway that is actually coming pretty quickly. I thought it would be the end of the summer, but I think it'll probably be in the next few weeks. Um, try to come up soon. All right, sounds good. Appreciate that. But yeah, anyways, we're getting so close to 5K. I wanted to do not only a special sticker. Oh, there's Josh. Let me know when you're good, dude. All right, I got the thumbs up. What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Nothing. I was just about to tell everybody, and I don't think I showed you this yet either. Because 5K is coming up, I was starting to do some like giveaway things or whatever, and I wanted to come up with a new sticker just for like the giveaway, and I'm gonna number them and things like that.
Nice.
But also I wanted to do it because it's 50th anniversary of Jaws, and now that our logo kind of looks very Jaws-ish. But check this out. I'll show you. Oh, come on. You know what? Actually, maybe I should put up. No, that works.
You got it.
It's not really rotated, right? There we go.
Nice.
I'll do it big. But this was actually done by AI. It took me a few times of a try to get it to actually get the what you call it. Let me get myself out of solo. To get it to actually do the right dorsal fins because it only would give me one at a time, and I'm like, this is not right. Custom, what's happening, dude? Appreciate you popping by.
What's up, Custom?
But anyways, there's other stuff coming too. I'll tell you off this, but I have a friend who has a machine that makes things. So he helped me make some stuff out of some finds that I've had.
It's always good to have friends with things.
Yeah. If I say too much, it'll just give it away. So
Yeah.
trying to be coy about it. You know, but he's similar to yourself. You know what I mean? He's got a craft like you do your 3D printing and stuff. You know, he's hoping to eventually maybe take that just like me. I mean, he's looking to get out of doing the work we do. And so he's been doing stuff on the side with this machine and it's making him money. So I figured have him give it a try with some of the finds I had, and it came out awesome. Actually, Custom has seen them because it was his idea. Oh, all right. You did it yourself.
So yeah, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to new stuff. I just after our talk last week, I ordered some of those DTF transfers.
Okay.
So those I ordered through the Boston place to see how they were, and it says they've already shipped. So
Yeah. Let me know how it goes, because if they're that close, I'd rather support a brand that's right here in
yeah.
Massachusetts, you know.
What's
But
up, Dirt Devil?
yeah, I'm actually gonna figure out with Roger. I gotta maybe email him or something, but I'm gonna go to Worcester on Monday.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll probably leave super early, which means I'll beat the traffic. Yeah, see, Custom did see him because it was his idea, so I had to give him
Okay.
first look. We were in a live one time and he said something to me, and that's what we made happen. But anyways, I'm gonna go up to Worcester and see what. I don't think I've ever seen anybody magnet fish in Worcester, so maybe I'll get something up there.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of where everybody goes.
Right. Well, Worcester's so far out of the way because it's like 2 hours to drive there for me, at least. It's not, as bad for you, but I used to live in Worcester, and I remember driving down here to the Cape to like visit family and stuff, and it was a pain driving because I was 4 hours, if I did the trip in a day.
Yeah.
2 hours here, 2 hours back. That was horrible.
Yeah. It's an hour and 13 for me.
Yeah.
And I don't have any spots marked. Like I have spots on my map that are like one that's like, geez, how far? I don't even know where this is. 3 hours away. It's basically on the New York state line. Like,
Okay.
I don't know. I'll probably never get out there, but if I am, I got it on my map. Like,
It's 20 minutes here. Yeah.
Oh.
That's rough, Roger.
I think the rain has started.
Has it? Yeah. I just checked and it says 10 p.m. That's when it's going to hit us. So, yeah, I should let Carolina know because, well, we still got plenty of time. If it's 2 hours away, I can wait another hour to give the dogs medicine. The smaller dog, Talia's dog, Doc, he absolutely hates it. Like, and he's so tiny and he just gets right in your face and he breathes really heavy. Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Oh, yeah, it's raining now. I can hear it.
Yeah, so I'm assuming any fourth plans that they had in town is probably not happening.
Yeah, I thought about going. There's the baseball team in town, the Brockton Rocks, and they were playing tonight, and they were supposed to have a drone show instead of fireworks.
I heard that.
And I really wanted to see that, but I don't think they're going to do it with this heavy rain. Every time they're supposed to have fireworks this year, it gets canceled for rain or high winds. So, not to throw a baseball pun, but they're not batting 1,000 on the fireworks.
Right. It totally is custom. I mess around with a lot of stuff. A lot of the recent social media posts that I've done have all been created by ChatGPT. I know a lot of people hate AI, but I find it, if I don't have any of the design skills I used to have before Comcast. I used to actually be a graphic designer, but I can't, I wouldn't know how to use a program nowadays. So ChatGPT, as long as you get really specific with it and say like key phrases, like you have to tell it when you want a magnet that it's a neodymium one, or else it'll give you the silly one.
We have electricity.
Yeah. I get that too, Kelly, but there are some great sites like all the songs that everybody comes up with. That's from that Suno, and that's AI that does that. But what I did for hey John, how are you?
What's up, Squirrel?
What I did do though is because the lyrics on Suno aren't as creative, I had ChatGPT write me a song, and then I fed those lyrics into Suno and got what I wanted.
There you go.
Yeah. Need to take a ride by where the fireworks are. So you must not be having a storm then. It must have already passed through Worcester. I do my lyrics and they do music. Yeah, well, that's kind of it too, Kelly, is I have it generate it and then I tweak it because sometimes AI sounds weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some of the sentences it comes up with just is not how a normal person would talk.
Or it has nothing to do with anything, you know, it's just a
Right.
random lyric that fits or what.
Yeah, like it rhymes, so it just throws a
Right.
random word in there. It rhymes. Yeah, it's horrible. Oh God.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
so is it bad as
I got those transfers coming, which I'm looking forward
yeah,
to. Make some new shirts. My shirt that I had made like 3 years ago now is just like completely fading away. And
right.
then I've been saving up my YouTube monies, and I just turned in all those coins from Metal Detecting and bought myself a new GoPro. So that'll be
Nice.
coming soon.
Which one did you get?
So I was originally looking at a 10 because I have a
Right.
7 right now, and I was like, oh, 10's a pretty decent upgrade without, breaking the bank or whatnot. But I found a really good deal on a 12. So
Okay.
I
I
got
have
the
an
12.
11 and I was using a 9, so it was an upgrade going to the 11. So I can imagine going from a 7 to a 12. I do everything now in 4K because the camera can handle it, even in the heat.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
just thinking that looking at just watching your video. I was like, this is really good clarity.
and it's nothing special. I literally just recorded it in 4K, and I use something called Power Director for all the editing, and I made sure when I
Yeah, that's what I
exported it
use.
that I exported it at like whatever the 4K whatever settings are supposed to be.
Yep, I use Power Director too. It's very simple, works well with my touchscreen. So
That's awesome, dude. I appreciate it. That'd be cool. I'll check it out. Found another metal ring detecting. That's one more ring than I have ever found, John, because I have never found any rings metal detecting. Josh has
Well,
found a couple.
God, yeah. Counting all the kid rings and stuff, we're up to like 20, maybe. I don't know.
20.
Maybe.
And how many of them were worth something?
I got a couple gold and a couple silvers. I sold those recently to buy my truck.
Okay.
So I don't have them anymore, but I have all the other ones. But there's also rings in there that are like not tungsten, and I don't want to say titanium because it doesn't quite sound right, but something in between those two
Right.
that
A pretty
are
solid metal.
that are, not a cheap ring, but
Yeah.
also a cheap ring.
That's pretty cool though, dude, to think about that your hobby helped you raise funds to buy a new truck.
Yeah.
And like literally all you did was you went and dug in the dirt. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I turned in all my silver and all my gold and a couple of other high value coins and things, and
That works.
gave me a nice chunk of change to start looking for a truck.
That's awesome. I've been debating on switching the CRV for a truck or not. Like really, really debating it. I can either go buy a new vehicle and deal with the hassle of all that, or I can go down to U-Haul and my CRV is all-wheel drive. So I would just want to have them put a hitch on my CRV, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll have like a very small trailer, that I could
Yeah.
bring crap around in. But that's less than $300. Buying a car is a lot more than that.
It's $300 a month.
Right. Exactly. I pay this once and it's good.
I gotta check
Can
on my
even check
dog
it
real
out.
quick. He's chewing something.
Yeah. ¿Cómo estás, Luis? How are you, my friend? Down there in Chile. But yeah, did that logo, got that thing coming up. If anybody in here does stickers, I don't know how many people in here make their own stickers or whatever, and there's only a few in. But if you want to include them in the giveaway, which will probably be in like a month or something, probably a month. I'm thinking August. Oh, here comes Talia. August. You look like you just woke up.
Oh my God.
Did you just wake up? Yeah, she just woke up.
Class.
By and by, I guess.
Summer kids.
Yeah,
Sleep forever.
Literally. She went to the mall all day and came home and slept, and now she's awake. Yep. How old are your kids? How old's your oldest now, Josh?
11.
11.
And my
Okay.
other one's 8. So getting my oldest ready for summer camp.
That's pretty cool. Where are you sending him? No, you don't have to say exactly where, but
Yeah.
is it like a Boy Scout camp or something?
Yeah, the local scout camp.
Okay.
So he'll getting him ready, make sure, because it's going to be tough because we're going camping in Maine for a week.
Right.
And literally we have to come home on that Sunday from Maine, which is like a 4-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
Get home and then drive my kid down to Carver, which is another hour away.
Right.
All on that same day.
Good Lord.
We're going to be tired that day, and he's going to be camped out. So he's going to do like almost 2.5 weeks.
That's awesome, though. He'll dig that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that they've got planned. I mean, I remember as a kid, I don't know if you've ever been to Camp Reno here, but that's the one that's on the Cape.
Yeah. Actually, I think they went camping there this summer. That's one of their places that they go in the fall or winter, I think, is when they normally go to Greeno.
That's only like a mile and a half down the street.
Nice.
Yeah. But my son has done, like I'd said in the past, he did all the scout stuff. So we've camped a ton over there, and they had for the kids, they had target practice shooting. And that was when he got his golden arrow or whatever. I forget the name of the arrow thing. Arrow of light. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. He got that from that weekend. After that weekend.
Any good summer camp has to have archery.
Yep.
Has to. Where else are you going to learn it?
The crazy thing is I'm surprised they still get away with it, just because so many people nowadays, you can't do that type of stuff. I remember as a kid, we did crazy things. You're not you're younger, but not like crazy younger that you didn't grow up similarly,
Yeah.
Growing up in Massachusetts, it's different. Are we good, sir? Or are you squirreling around there? All right. Lucky's gonna come say hi. What's up, dude?
Hello, everybody.
What's going
How are
on?
you?
How y'all doing?
Fantastic, dude. What's been up with you?
Oh, just working on the yard back here. I got the fence back there. It's overgrown from the neighbors, so I'm trying to get it trimmed down a little bit.
Yeah, well, that looks better than mine because the neighbor actually owns our fence, and half of it fell down, and
That's what it is.
do
Yeah,
anything.
the neighbor owns that fence, and it's just overgrown over there, and they won't cut it down.
Right. Well, this one, a whole panel is literally sitting in their yard, and it's been like that for a month, and they haven't done anything. We had to put up chicken wire just so our dog wouldn't go back there.
That's bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. I'm willing to meet them halfway, though, if they want to replace it.
I'm going to go over there tomorrow probably and say, hey, can I chop these down, please? Just get rid of them. There's so many beetles that live in these trees or these bushes. It's unreal. When I was cutting them down, it was like millions of them were flying. It blocked the sunshine of the sun.
That's like the cicadas that we just got invaded with.
Oh, man.
Did you have them up there, Josh? Did it go up that far, the cicadas? Or was it just a Cape thing?
Not really. We'll get a couple of them, but not like my friend posted a video. She lives down in Dennis, and it was just like crazy cicada sounds.
She probably got the video from Sandwich because that was one of the only towns. Sandwich, Bourne, and all across the top there of right when you come over the bridge, all those towns infested, Bucky, with 17-year cicadas. So basically these things, they sit in the ground for 17 years and then poof. And
we have those here.
Do you? Well, we went out magnet fishing and I had forgotten about it. And as soon as we hit that town leaving Cape, it's just I mean, they were all over, smashing into the windshield, and I had just cleaned my car.
Oh, they
And
don't
it got, they got
windshield.
trashed.
They just stay up in the trees mostly. But
What's up, Doctor?
Yeah, Doctor, this is he's been around for a while. He's come in and out.
hello, doctor. I
Doctor.
got a medical question. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, but this week, dude, I don't know if you've ever been to this spot where Buddy took me, but we went to this like big rock somewhere where a lot of people fish off of, and I guess they party. It's off some little side street
Yeah.
in that area. I don't know if you know the town. Like,
I didn't recognize it.
No. It was really cool. It was awesome, and he actually had to end up getting his
Kayak.
kayak, so that way we could recover some stuff because, of course, we got stuck.
That was an awesome spot.
It was a great spot. Like honestly, like he was killing me. Like I didn't catch anything. And when Buddy was just pulling up a bike, he pulled up like tons of chairs, like random stuff. But I got to go on a kayak, and that was cool. You know,
You got a new kayak too, didn't you?
I did a new gently used kayak. Yep, the one I use in the video is the one he let me take home. So
Didn't
it's
you
cool.
say you needed to fix a leak in it? There goes a beetle on my neck. God.
Yeah, I hate that, man.
God.
No,
Well,
thank you.
speaking of,
Happy early for
Getting stuck. I got my magnets unstuck today. So,
Oh, good. How did you manage that?
So I got it unstuck and stuck at the same time again. So I had, in case anybody hasn't seen, I'll show the picture real quick. But I got my 3100 and my 3000 face to face.
That's a first right there.
Yeah.
Look at
And that's bad.
So they're basically like welded together. At this
I have not
point.
seen that happen yet. A cube and a 360.
And so I don't have a tree in my yard anymore. Well, I guess I do in the backyard, but I didn't even think of that. But so I was like, I'll just hook it with the carabiner up to my trailer hitch of the truck and just yank it off. Like that's what you got to do when they're face to face like that. Just
Right.
pull. And so I pulled, it popped off, and then the one that was attached to the trailer hitch just went right back up to the bottom of the truck. And I was like,
oh no.
I was like, why didn't I think about that happening?
Yeah. Whoops.
So I had the cube stuck like straight flat surface to my trailer hitch, and I was like, great, this now I'm in there like fighting with it and stuff. But I got it off, but I'm actually glad I did that, or at least that they got stuck together, because when I was getting them unstuck, I noticed the bolt on the top of the cube, or the nut, was actually super loose.
Oh no.
So I
Because of the
put some new Loctite on there and cranked her down. But I was like, if I didn't see that, I might not have known that, and I might have lost the cube to the drink. You know what I mean? Like, could have been gone.
Yeah. Well, Kelly's saying that the magnet gods are mad at her. She's had multiple issues going on. She flipped on her kayak one day, lost
I
a
heard about
magnet,
that. Yeah.
and then had something else happen. It's eluding me, Kelly, so you'll have to repeat it. But
that's
she
just
had
gonna,
some more
that
more
means you're
bad
gonna have a
luck.
really good day soon.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Yep. All that nonsense is going to pay off.
Oh yeah.
So have you gone out? I haven't seen anything new from you in a while.
Oh yeah, I've gone out. I just haven't posted nothing. I want to. I just been doing other things, you know.
Right.
And I know it's so easy to sit on your phone, but I'm just so out there that I can't just sit there and edit. And I used to love doing it, and I just got bored with it.
I get it. Yeah.
But I love going magnet fishing. I love doing it. I just don't like the editing.
The
side.
editing and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is.
When there's other stuff
It
going
is.
on, but it's just
I wish I was the opposite. I wish like I had that type of energy now, but I don't. When I come home from work, I want to do nothing.
right.
That's why it's easy to do the editing, because I'm not doing anything.
That's
Like
the
you
thing.
being out there in the yard, I wish I could do that, but I don't.
I should be here sitting in editing, but I'm talking to y'all. So
So good. So that's what Kelly's talking about. First throw, stuck to the bridge, had to do the drop. Then the rope went over, had to retrieve it. Jeez.
Tie off your rope, Kelly.
Yeah. And then this happened to me recently too, John. I found somebody's magnet.
what's up, squirrel?
And I actually commented on your video, Josh. I didn't realize that you had just stuck to your magnet. I thought you found that at a spot.
No.
That's why I said that.
No, I was like, what's he talking about? But I was
Yeah.
like, he probably got it confused.
I did get it confused. And I meant to repost on it or at least go in there and delete it because it didn't make any sense.
But it's the first time I used that cube, I found a little Centurion magnet.
Okay.
And it was pretty much dead. Like it had deteriorated under the water. And I was like, this is nothing. I'm just going to throw it away. But it had a little bit of magnetism left to it.
Good Lord. It
I
just
decided
continues.
to keep it. I stuck it to the side of my junk trailer.
Right.
And now whenever I go metal detecting, I take this little magnet and I just stick it in my pouch and pull out all the nails and everything else and sweep them into my scrap bucket. So I get a little bit of extra scrap weight from that. Because I used to just pull them out.
Idea.
Now I have a tiny little magnet to do it for me. So
Nice.
Have any of you guys found a car?
I found a
never
car
found a car.
door.
Did you?
Oh yeah, found the car door.
Yeah. Lots of frame pieces.
A place where I go
found
magnet fishing a lot. There's 3 cars underneath the bridge, and I find the parts to them all the time: an Acura, a Honda, and something else. And there's also a truck down the river a little bit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And like people know that they're there.
Oh yeah.
And they just don't,
when
they
the
just don't
river
do
gets
anything?
low, you can see the vehicles down there. But there's people just tossed them in the river. Let them. I like to think they ramped them off to see
Toss
what would
the car
happen.
in the river.
Just
Yeah.
kept a brick on the accelerator.
I've found parts. Like I haven't found I haven't found a door or anything.
No.
I found a brake pedal once.
Can you hear me, Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's Nate.
No, we can hear you.
It's usually me.
We found car stereos that time that me and you went out.
Yep, we did. We found like two or three that day.
We each found a stereo.
Yeah.
We each found a gun that day. We had a good day that day.
That was a pretty good day.
Some boom boom and some bang bangs.
Usually is. I found my first gun with Josh. Like every time we've gone out magnet fishing together, except for Wareham.
Oh,
Wareham was
no.
the stinker.
Yeah, y'all need to get a truck. You guys were talking about trucks. You just bought a truck, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
What'd you get?
It's a Nissan Frontier.
Oh, nice. I was looking at one of those.
It's pretty good. I call it a fun size truck.
Nissan's
not
not
one of them giant monster trucks that everybody has with the giant wheels and everything, but I'm a fun size guy myself, so it works. It's a hobby.
Dude, I'm right there with you. When my last truck was a Sport Track, which is basically just a Ford Explorer with a pickup on back.
Yeah.
Mine has 20s. It's not big though.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's a big truck.
That's a big truck, really? Sweet.
No, it is a big truck. Is what I'm saying. Compared to like a tiny little what he's talking about, or the one I was talking about, the Sport Track. But
Yeah.
I wish I kept it. I traded it in so I could, because I had my 2 dogs and they couldn't get in the truck, so I had to trade it.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. I was looking at one. It was a black one, but it was exactly like that.
Yeah.
Those are nice trucks, man.
Yeah, I really like it.
And you got 4 doors. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 kids, so I needed the 4 doors. That was
See where I put my old magnet? Right in the middle, right there. It just stays. That thing could haul something, I bet.
Yeah, I bet you could.
I did.
That's what I should just do with the CRV instead. Instead of getting a tow hitch, or just put a magnet to the back of the car
Yeah.
and attach the
Drag
trailer
it
to
around.
That's what I'm saying.
A couple magnets and some chain, you're good to go.
it. Yeah, why not?
Just don't accelerate too hard.
Yeah, that would be silly. That would actually
Nice and
not work
easy.
at all. Inertia would take over eventually, and that trailer would be gone.
I saw, speaking of putting magnets on videos, I saw this. I don't know if he's like a crazy Russian mechanic or something. And he took
Oh yeah.
his tire apart and connected the tire to the car with magnets instead of lug nuts.
That didn't work
It
well.
still drove around, and he tried so hard to pop them off there. It was really funny.
That
Right.
is fun. I'm gonna find that. It's hilarious.
Oh, it was great. He's doing burnouts and stuff, trying to get the tire to pop off. I might have sent it to you a while ago, Nate. I'll have to check.
Found a brake lever. Yeah.
1910. Nice.
With that kayak now, that actually, in Kelly saying that reminds me, someone told me about one of the ponds that's around here, and there's supposed to be a Model T in the middle of it. Because way back in the day, there's some sort of like history that this car exists in this pond. So I'm gonna go try to find it.
Heck yeah.
I don't think it's deeper than 65 feet in the middle. And worst case scenario, I go get a 100-foot rope or something. But if I do attach to it, I can't pull it up with a kayak.
Yeah.
So
Gotta
it might be a
dive
bad
down,
idea.
dude. You gotta dive down.
Yeah. Well, if it's something like that, then definitely I would dive down. I would jump in a pond. I would jump in a lot of the water around here. It's just when we're up in weird places like Boston, I wouldn't jump in the Charles River, dude.
It probably wouldn't be 65 feet in a pond. Yeah, I wouldn't think.
We have some pretty deep kettle ponds out here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like really deep ones. They might actually look like very small lakes, but they're super deep because they're formed by glacier. They're formed by glaciers. You know, so some of them are deep.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah. But a lot of these spots too are similar to where me and Buddy just went. They're places where kids have, having the kayak now opens up lakes where places where kids hang out and party and
Oh yeah.
you know have bonfires and stuff. And so they're always chucking stuff in the water. So whatever, it's something. It's a different way of magnet fishing. You know, it'll
You
be a little
never
bit
know
more
what you're gonna
enjoyable.
pull up. You never know.
Yep. Nope, you do never know. Yes, custom. Finally got one. Buddy gave me one. Have you guys done much? Have you done kayak magnet fishing?
No.
No.
I did at the lake a couple weeks ago.
Did you?
My dad, he was fishing and his fishing rod got pulled in by a fish.
Okay.
And he was like, Bucky, throw your magnet in there. So I threw it in there, found it first try. I found it
Wow, that's
on
sick, dude.
Father's Day, dude. It was the best on Father's Day. He's like, oh my God, you saved the day. That was my favorite fishing pole.
Yeah, there you go. I know that lake very well, Kelly. I ran a relay race around that lake, and it's like 77 miles around Seneca Lake. 618 feet, Bucky. That's the bottom of that lake.
Oh my
618.
gosh. That's
Yeah.
incredible. Is that the Mariana Trench? My gosh.
There he is.
What
What's
lake?
going on, buddy?
There's Buddy.
Buddy, what's up, bud?
Baseball game must be over.
Yeah,
He had his son's
lake,
baseball game tonight.
The lake we camp on in Maine is probably, I know it's over 300. It might be more than that.
That's
But
incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd imagine some of the bigger lakes are deep too, like Champlain and whatever.
The highest
I mean,
point
yeah.
in Kansas is still flat, so it's
yeah, 316 feet. And we recorded that on my friend's fish finder. So we know like that's actually
Wow.
You drop something in there, no one's ever gonna find it. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think you can even.
that's why I
scuba
want to
dive.
try ponds now. You know, it's not anything I've ever thought of trying to do, but I'm just scared of doing what Kelly did and flipping the kayak over, you know?
Oh, it's easy to do. Yeah. Pulling up something heavy.
Oh,
Right.
you know what? I did go magnet fishing from a canoe one time. In the Nip. Buddy probably knows what the Nip is, but just a lake pond thing that we have up here. But that, in reverse of what we've been talking about, is only like 10, 15 feet deep at the max.
Wow.
Perfect.
Like he'll be up at Sebago. I'm assuming that's the lake you guys were at.
Yeah, 316 feet deep.
Dang.
No joke.
Wow.
And it's like the biggest lake in Maine too. It's huge.
We don't have big ones like that here. I think maybe maximum 100 feet.
Yeah.
They're not big like that.
Now I got to find out.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are noticing it, but I think that storm is coming its way sooner, Josh, because I don't know if you're seeing my lights flickering.
No.
Oh, no.
No. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nate, you were pretty wrong. Oh, wait, hold on. So the Quabbin is 151 feet deep, but that's man-made.
Where's Quabbin?
The Quabbin Reservoir out west.
Oh, that's where.
where there's,
I don't
where
know
there's
what that is.
dragons.
No.
Western Mass.
Okay.
It's a reservoir that they flooded like 3 or 4 towns to make back in the day. But it says Lake Chobungungamung is
Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
also known as
Chumbawamba?
Webster Lake. It's a
Chumbawamba. Yeah, that's what I was
maximum
thinking.
It's only 50 feet deep. So you go from 50 feet of a natural lake in Webster, and then the Quabbin Reservoir, which is man-made, goes up to 150.
Yeah. That's cool too. But, think of spots too, not only where people are partying, but rope swings, areas where there's rope swings, like, because people accidentally forget they have their phone in their pocket, or they might have like a headphone in their ear or something. Seneca Lake can be as deep as
2 Statues of Liberty. Wow.
That's pretty deep.
That's amazing. My God. I'd have
All
to
right.
tie 4.5 ropes together.
Yeah, right.
Bottom.
Now I gotta look up facts. See the deepest lake in America.
Oh, here we go. I'm excited. What is it?
It's Crater Lake in Oregon.
Ooh, I've been there.
It's 1,949 feet.
Holy.
So it's like over a mile deep.
Yeah, that was a volcano that erupted
Okay.
and then filled in. So yeah.
That's incredible. Wow.
And it's amazing too. See if I can find a picture because I got pictures of everything. But
That's one state I haven't been to. I've been to like 42 of the 50 states, but I've never been to Oregon.
Oregon's beautiful.
See, it just went again. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
We may lose power.
You went away for a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I think we're losing power. So if I just disappear,
Not the best
my bad.
photo, but that's Crater Lake.
Oh,
So
that's amazing.
You hike to the top of a mountain.
Oh, so it is literally a volcano.
That
That
is
filled
so
in with
cool.
water.
It was literally a volcano.
Oh, Custom's only a couple hours away from it. That's pretty cool.
Yep, 19. It says right here on the sign, 1932 feet deep.
It's amazing. My gosh.
No, it's all right for being off topic about the game there, Doctor. I just was continuing on with conversation. Says he's designing a game. I don't play a lot of games. I appreciate that people that do play games, all my kids do, but I'm all thumbs when I play video games. I can't do it. I die quick.
Yeah, same here.
Like I played Fortnite one time just to try it, and you've got to use like multiple different buttons and joysticks at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And like I'm trying to walk, but I'm looking up, so I'm not seeing anything. And next thing I know, I'm dead. I'm like every single time I would go into World, I would try to walk, I would look up and then get shot. So I gave
can't
up.
build. I still don't know how to build. I play with Jackson. He's like, build something, build. I'm like, how do you build? What are you talking about?
No, you got to go no builds. That's the only way. Can't
There you
build. Fortnite is my my indoor escape. Magnification is my outside escape, but Fortnite's my indoor escape.
I have fun playing Fortnite. It's fun playing with him, and Rocket League. I really like playing Rocket League.
Play that every once in a while, but I usually just like the survival one.
Yeah.
Last man standing kind of thing, whatever it's called. I don't even know. I just play.
Zombie games are fun. Love those.
Yeah, I the only time I really play games is when like all of my kids are over. Like, we'll do like a Nintendo night or something, and we'll do Super Mario Kart and then Super Smash Brothers, and we'll just.
Oh heck yeah!
That's about all that we do, or that I can play. I mean, I can actually race against them, but my 21-year-old son, there's no way, nobody in the house can beat him. So we all hope that he can't play, so we can all win.
I feel like that's how my family feels every time I own their ass in Mario Kart.
Oh,
I don't let them win.
Right.
I can't.
You can't. No, I don't. Never. Josh, never let them win.
Every once in a while, my wife will beat me or something, and she gets super pumped. She took a picture of it one time and posted it. She's like, I finally beat him.
Yeah, I get beat all the time. But whatever. It's fun. I like this. Smash Brothers, I can't understand it because there's so much going on, especially if you're playing with 4 or 5 people. Everybody's spinning, throwing, kicking.
That's just button mashing.
And that's all I do is I mash the buttons. I try to jump and I mash.
Oh yeah, I played that at my nephew's birthday. We played that, and I did not do good.
No, because I'm always falling off the side because I like jump around too much and I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, and I just kill myself. No one actually kills me. I kill myself the whole time.
They need to change that game to where you come back, like you spawn.
Yeah.
Falling off the side, super easy.
It's very
easy. We used to have big tournaments of Smash Brothers in college, and I have it now for the Nintendo, but I hardly ever play it. I forget I have it, honestly.
Huh. You got to play with the group.
It would take a while to get back into that because that's a different game, you know.
He's a big developer, he says.
Nice.
It's cool. Yeah, I don't.
Don't do that. Don't do that, dude. I'm gonna yawn too.
Don't do what? Yawn?
Yeah, I yawned a little bit. I didn't think you guys could hear it.
Both of you yawned? Oh God, here I go.
No. So, do you guys have anything going on for the 4th? Tomorrow?
Oh, here we go. You ready? There's some fireworks.
Okay. Are they legal in your state? I'm assuming so because you're showing them.
Oh yeah. Blowing up some stuff.
This is exactly it. Custom open world games. Like if World of Warcraft was still a thing, I would play that. Like I loved World of Warcraft because it was just task based. You went and did something, you came back, got another task, and you kept doing that. Like I enjoyed that, playing games like that. The super uber competitive ones. Nope.
Yeah, I'm a big Zelda fan.
Oh, Zelda was a good game. Yeah,
I love that. Just going and exploring and, like you said, finding dungeons and solving puzzles. And
I haven't played Zelda since Nintendo 64.
Oh, if you've got a Switch, I forget which one it is, but there's one of the Zelda games. They're real great. So, and it's huge world. So
I'm gonna have to tell them about that.
Virtual social platform. What is that, Kelly? Is that something like Second Life? Have you guys ever heard of that, Second Life?
Mm-mm.
No, I think it was big early in like the early 2000s. is when they were you would kind of create your own in-world avatar.
Oh, was that
and
like the Office? It was on the Office, wasn't it?
It might have been, and it was just open world, and like you could go and you could get property and you could put whatever. I was like big into like meditation at the time, so I created this like old Zen guy, and I created like a little Zen temple where he hung out at. You know, that's crazy, Kelly. I've been in Second Life for a long time too. I forget my login, but I should download it and join you in there.
That's
That's
awesome.
crazy. It
Yeah.
was so much fun because that was like really, it was before social media was big. It was before any of these like big online gaming things. Yeah, Second Life was interesting. You could go to events. Even some celebrities would hold live concerts inside Second Life.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. She has a
Yeah,
Broccoli theme song. Of course you do.
There's been a couple of newer Zelda games, but the one that I first played was Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that was a solid game.
I haven't heard of that. Wow. I've
There's
been
a
out of
couple
it for a
other ones.
while.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild. I think it was like the first game I got when I got a Switch. I'm like, I need the Zelda. I need Zelda right now. So that's big Zelda. I got a Zelda tattoo.
That's funny you say that because I was just about to
Majora's
tell you
Mask.
once you. My brother is a super big like Nintendo nerd, loves Mario and Zelda, like that OG stuff, and he has like the Anuki Mario tattooed on his calf. He's also got Zelda. He's got a big Triforce tattoo on his back. He went a little overboard with the Nintendo tattoos.
Well, if you love it.
I always wanted
all
the
that matters.
Triforce on my hand, like the old cartoons had it.
Right.
Just like tattoo it in yellow so it wasn't like super obvious.
Right. That'd still be cool though.
Am I screwing up here on my internet connection?
No, you look good.
No.
Clear.
Oh, okay, good. It keeps giving me a message saying your internet connection sucks.
So where are you going with all those fireworks, Bucky?
Oh, going over to my sister's house. A little family blow stuff up event.
All right.
Got some good stuff. Spent too much money yesterday. Oh, look who it is.
Hello, lovely, gentle fellows.
It's that Biggs, buddy.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, buddy?
Chilling, man. How
How
you
are
doing? I'm doing great.
Did the weather shut down your game, or did they finish it?
No, my son didn't have baseball tonight.
Oh, okay. Think of paper play. What does that mean? I read some articles on it. What does that mean, paper or play?
You guys, what do you guys think of paper?
Oh yeah.
Sega Genesis? Oh, I used to have a Sega CD. That was a
Sega CD.
rare console.
I don't know. Maybe that's a place for selling old consoles. I have several right on the shelf. Oh, yeah.
Paper hour play. Yeah, no thank you.
Oh, paper. Oh, yeah. They'll find some way to get
Yeah.
it.
I'd be broke. I'd lose track of time.
Yeah.
Well, Buddy plays a lot of gaming too. You probably wouldn't be a good support that one, huh?
No, I would just quit. If all of a sudden they said, "Oh yeah, now you're gonna pay for every hour of video games you play," yeah, I'll go do something else.
Yeah, I would just go off console and not play live games anymore. You know, just
I guess there was someone would have paid to play because you're gonna have like the monthly prescription to be kind of online and all that kind of stuff. Gaming.
right.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna.
Xbox
It's
used to do that.
we're definitely gonna lose power. That was a pretty big flicker.
I haven't seen any flashes here. Just raining a little bit. So
Yeah, it's been raining and
Nice and
rumbling.
sunny where I'm at.
I'm only a few miles from Josh, and it's rumbling here, raining a couple of flashes here and there, but nothing big.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sunny there.
Oh yeah.
The Birdman.
Oh, there's a little rumble.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything yet. I'm just getting the lights, but we have horrible infrastructure here on the Cape. They haven't
Well,
touched
that's
our
what
grid. in
your electrical
years.
wire is wiggling on the power line there.
That's probably what it is,
Yeah.
or something down the street is.
Just wait for that transformer to go boom.
What would Bucky know
Yeah.
about electricity? What do
Nothing.
you know about electricity?
Nothing. I don't know anything. Don't ask me any questions, please.
So listen, I got this two-phase friggin' wire sticking right out of my wall.
Yeah, I got to run some wire, but I don't play with electricity. I'll hire somebody to do it.
I'll be right up.
Yeah, there you go.
$5,000.
I gotta grab a little whip of Romex or whatever the hell it's called. Not Romex. I gotta buy a little whip of power.
The Romex. Yeah,
Makes
that's
sense,
Romex.
Kristen.
In the back of the sticks.
What's up, boy?
I don't know what he's saying.
What are you
Didn't
telling
hear
me
a thing, man.
for?
Don't tell me you don't know. Oh, you know.
Yeah, that still sucks. Custom capitalizing on addicted gamers or whatever. Excuse me.
Snowcone? Yeah.
People do live online. I hate to admit it, but I have this phone near me all the time. Just as bad as video gamers.
Hey Nate, I
Yeah.
know you're now the king climber, and you are very proud that you have surpassed certain certain people as far as subscription numbers. I actually hit a milestone today, 1,800.
Yeah.
There you
I know.
go.
I noticed that.
Congratulations.
I noticed that you're cruising right up to 2,000. That the second 1,000 moves a lot faster.
Yeah, baby.
Heck yeah.
It seemed to be for you because it seems like you just hit 1K like a few
Some of
months
these
ago, right?
some of these verticals have been awesome, and we've already talked about this, but I had so much friggin' fun with you the other day at that place, and I couldn't believe I got my first bike and all that, and our lives went awesome too. That was great.
The video came out cool. I'll have to send it to you beforehand. Actually, I have it on there. It's just unlisted. I'll just send it to you.
Cool.
But it came out cool.
Cool. Awesome.
I had a fun time there. It's different than going to a bridge, and the fact that we were out there in the middle of nowhere, it was cool.
Only thing about that is a place like that, you don't know if you're gonna find anything, right? So you go there, you
Right.
set up, throwing. If you don't find anything, it's kind of a bummer. But that turned out to be great. What do we get? We got 4 metal folding chairs, a shovel, a bicycle, a secret that I'm not going to tell right now that Nate got. That was an extremely cool item for the day.
It was a no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Everybody's seen it pretty much on the live, and I don't think blowing it in here is going to tell anybody. But I end up finding out it's a relatively cheap one. Lou, how's it going? It was like an old Bowie knife, but it wasn't like
Awesome.
it wasn't like a Rambo one or anything. It was just really like big and
That's
was
really cool.
It was
Yeah.
like a stainless steel Bowie knife, and the handle was gone, but the blade was still sharp and everything. It was mental.
Put a new
Right.
handle on it.
well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. If I just get a couple pieces of wood, I can figure out a way of connecting it because it's still got like the hardware on the handle itself.
Heck
So I
yeah.
can pop those pins out, put the handle in, put the
They have
pins
lots
right
of
back in.
videos.
For
They have lots
sure.
of videos and reels on how to make a knife handle
Right.
on that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You only got to get it roughly to shape, and then once you have it on there, riveted on and everything, use a sander and take everything down to the same shape as the tang. If it was a full, I don't remember if it was a full handle. If not, you do.
Right. Well, Carolina a while back was doing stuff with epoxy, so we still have some epoxy at the house that I could
There you
use to
go.
help out with some of it.
What's up,
Boom.
bud? Going on, Roger? Mr. Dirt Devil. Excelsior.
Raja.
Hey, Bucky, do you have one of these bugs?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
It says devil dirt.
You don't have one because you're
It says
a nerd.
Devil Dirt. Yours is a knockoff.
Yeah.
Devil Dirt. It's like the Dollar Tree version.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go. Me and Jackson are gonna ride our bikes up to get some snow cones. So
Sweet.
I will talk to y'all later.
Appreciate you
All right.
coming in and saying hi, man.
Good seeing y'all.
Yeah.
Have a good
care, man.
4th. Be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Adios.
Bye.
Bought it from Timo.
Button for
Okay.
Beagle.
Atari, I did play a lot when I was a kid.
The Timu friggin' Dirt Devil bug. Devil Dirt.
Yeah, there you go. The Devil Dirt mug bought on Timo. Which is funny because he was just talking about somebody said something about getting a magnet from Temu or whatever.
So, guys, listen. Speaking of metal detecting people, I was mentioning in chat earlier that I'm going to go to Marshfield for a few days on Sunday, right? Well, I'm just thinking, 4th of July is tomorrow, and then 2 days later, I'm going down to Marshfield, and I'm going to be up and down that beach with my metal detector because a lot of people go to the beach on 4th of July. So it's going to be a lot of nighttime fishing. I won't be fishing during the day because the people on the beach, centipede, yeah. I won't be fishing
Centipede was awesome
because people on the beach much unless I go way out in the ocean on the kayaks or whatever. But oh man, I'm going to be fishing at night, metal detecting. It's going to be fun.
Now, is it that thing that you're doing in Marshfield? Is that part of a fest in Marshfield this weekend? The usual thing that they do every year.
It's called Buddy Biggs Fest, and they have this town-wide celebration of me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right. I just know that there's some like festival that's going to be playing at it this year, and there's actually some good bands that are in it. They're kind of like almost like reggae-ish, but there's like a 2-day music festival.
A place in Marshfield or a Cape Cod Melody Town? What are you talking about?
No, in Marshfield. I forget what it's called. Because there's Marshfield. I'm gonna look it up. You can tell me if it's the same
fair,
thing.
Isn't it?
My friends / family, they rent the family rents a house for a week each in the summer. So I'm basically just gonna go down there. I'm gonna sleep in a tent in the yard for a few nights and just hang out for a few days, and it's gonna be awesome.
So yeah, it's at the Marshfield Fairgrounds.
Oh, Marshfield Fairgrounds. Yeah.
So that's what I thought it was. I thought it had something relevant to that. All right, Custom. Appreciate you popping in, dude. Thank you.
The two big fairs in the summer, the Brockton Fair is now a thing of the past, but the two big things around here in the summertime were always the Brockton Fair and the Marshfield Fair.
Right. I've never been to either one of those.
You've never been to the Brockton Fair, you poor sad person. I grew up going to the Brockton Fair every summer until about the late 1990s. Things got to get pretty bad in a lot of ways there. So.
Right.
I used to run the demo derbies in the Brockton Fair all the time in high school.
You used to run them.
I used to drive in them.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You were a demolition derby driver?
Demolition derbies?
I did that for years.
Do you have any old videos of that?
I got a whole YouTube channel dedicated to it. I'll send you the link.
You have a YouTube channel that's like 10 million times cooler and more awesome than your current YouTube channel, and you never told us? I'm just kidding. He's a secret badass. He's like Batman.
I got trophies. I've got scars.
Dude, shut off, Fleck. What are you doing to us, yeah? This is like the secret identity is very exciting.
I gotta think about the. I think I changed the channel name at one point, so I gotta figure out what it is. But
that's cool.
I would love to drive a demolition derby.
Yeah,
I bet you that leaves you battered though, dude. It has to hurt.
Oh yeah, you go home with whiplash,
dude.
It's ridiculous.
But if I got an fender bender right now, I'll be in physical therapy for 6 months.
I'm hearing booms. I'm gonna let you guys chat for just 2 minutes while I grab the dog something. I don't want the storm creeping up on us real quick.
Good idea. Take care of the dogs.
My dogs think they want to go out right now.
Yeah. I just had to run outside. I left my shed door open. It was so hot in my shed. I left the shed door open all day. I had to run out and close that because the rain was starting. And I left all my gold sluice. I left my sluice. So I was sluicing this morning in my yard, Josh. I went live. It was great live. And I kept meaning to go back out there and I forgot. And I left the sluice, the pump running all the way long. And I had to, so my battery died. I got it out there charging. It should be just about full now.
Yeah, it's raining for sure. Where are my videos? I got to see if this is the right channel or not. Your videos. There we go. Yeah, I used to edit derby videos way before I edited magnet fishing videos.
Dude, this is insane. What a really interesting another dimension to you that I was never aware of.
I did it for years, and let me tell you, it's toxic masculinity at its best. Yeah,
Bro.
and like I'd get in arguments with my good friends, and like it was terrible.
It's hard sometimes being a reasonable, intelligent person.
Exactly.
Hey, Kelly, happy 4th of July.
Thanks for popping in, Kelly. You too. Be safe. The dog doesn't usually like to come over here for some reason. It's a kind of tight space and he's big.
Puppy's doing good.
After I was replying to this one.
I think my puppy is in my daughter's room cuddling with her trader.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll find
Anyways.
on my channel. I'll share it with you guys. I got a couple other random videos on there, some motorcycle stuff, and
Nice. I'm on my phone on StreamYard, so I won't be able to click on anything you post in chat, but send it to
This-
me, bro. Nothing, remind you.
Storm is definitely getting close to us. I can hear it booming. Is it
Yeah.
done booming up there, Josh?
I'm still getting a couple rumbles. It's still
How about
here.
you, buddy? Do you hear anything?
I'm not
No?
hearing anything. And I'm in between. No, I'm not. I'm on the other side of Josh from you.
Yeah, I know right where you are. You should hear it. But you're also
I'm in
it says right now we have thunder. Special marine warning.
Plymouth this morning.
Plymouth is booming. Okay. Yeah, then it's getting close.
Yeah.
That must be where you're from then.
Oh, A is in Plymouth? Oh, hell yeah. Plymouth is awesome. I got a
Makes
buddy who lives actually, he was just here. I got a buddy. Bucky, otherwise known as Mad Bag, who was on panel a little earlier, he's been wanting to go to Plymouth so bad for a long time. He's jealous of the history and everything. But I think I've almost turned him off on it because of how much I joke about the Plymouth Rock being a disappointing.
It's so overrated, Plymouth, you know? Like
The Plymouth Pebble.
You could have, but you could see the Mayflower too. You could see the little. You could go to Plymouth Plantation. You could just walk out on the jetty right on the ocean on 44 at the waterfront. You could walk down that awesome jetty and fish like I do.
Right.
Plymouth is an awesome place, and it's such a huge, gigantic town. Other than that, like little historical waterfront.
Eric, can I
there's a lot
share
there's a
the
lot to do in
screen?
Plymouth.
They're rough.
Can I share the
Yeah.
screen real quick?
If you hit
Let's-
present, yeah. It should load right in.
All right.
There we go.
You see that? All right.
I see a swirl.
Which car is yours?
Oh yeah.
So I'm car 41.
Gotta zoom in. Car 41.
Oh, the yellow car. Okay.
Yep, blue and yellow.
Flag roof. Hell yeah. Yeah, guy.
Now,
You're
if you're
41.
watching,
You're blue and yellow.
all right. This is like the perfect zoom in.
Oh, dude, you're in that blue car.
I am.
Dude.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, are you all right?
Oh my god, dude, that's the most craziest thing I ever saw, dude.
That's
I
me
can't
in the
believe that
jumpsuit.
you have this on a YouTube channel.
This
Hey, wait,
is
I might
what
be
I
up
did.
on top of that. I might be standing up on top of that thing over there, on that roof, over the bathrooms.
Maybe.
That
Yeah,
is so
very
crazy,
possible.
dude. That is absolutely crazy.
I put a camera
We
inside.
didn't-
Nobody had ever done that before. That's my wife in the yellow shirt in the middle.
Flip over cam. That is so freaking cool, dude. I'm like blown away by this.
And ready? So keep watching because this is great. This is my highlight of my derby career right here.
You're gonna drive it?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was a
It's not
Chevy
like trouble?
Corsica that I bought for $500. Had every intention of putting it on the road. And then I bought a Jeep Wrangler and decided to put it in the Derby instead.
Wow.
That's crazy. Are you gonna drill that guy?
That's
This
my
is
buddy
kind of
Brian.
Dude, that is so cool.
All right, let's see.
Hey, Lou is talking about the disappointment. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy that a little too much too.
Roger, dude, we never knew that Josh was
Ready?
actually such an interesting person. Look at
Did he flip you again?
his other YouTube channel.
Yep, they just flipped. I just got hit and flipped again for a second time within like 2 seconds.
I had no
Yeah.
idea you were so interesting and cool.
I know. This is blowing my mind.
Here, keep an eye. Top corner. Boom.
Oh my god, dude.
Second, 2 times in one match. They'd never seen anything like it. And the car kept going.
Wow. So if you buy a Chevy Corsica, make sure you put wheels on the roof.
Yes. There I am up on the car upside down now.
Wow.
That is so crazy.
Did you spill your iced coffee?
Not a drop.
Dude, that is so
That's
cool.
awesome though, dude.
I'm wicked impressed. I'm seriously like, I'm almost like starstruck right now.
I got recognized a long time. I went for an inspection sticker after the fair, and the guy's like, "You the guy from the Derby? You flipped a car?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me."
Yeah, will you pass me on that car? I need to put it on the road. If I promise to fix a few things.
That could
Yeah.
be fun though.
I was young and stupid once.
Yeah.
Now
I
I'm
was
just
We all
young
were.
once. I was young once. I stayed stupid. Hell yeah. Don't lose that.
Guys, I'm starting to see some more claps around here before it shuts us down.
Booty clap.
I'm going to head out here.
yeah.
I think. Yeah, because it's going to get loud. I just doped up the dogs, so
Yeah,
hopefully.
We got chat to moderate that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Don't read his name out loud.
Oh, I have no plans on that one. I saw it. Yeah, and that type of stuff is stupid.
Oh my god. I'm just laughing because it's so infantile. I'm sure I've seen that name a bunch of times.
Don't stick to calling bits.
Yeah.
You should really use a
Hey,
geek globally.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
All right, Talia's over here, but we're taking off. I'll talk to you guys all later on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure it
like
is.
him in
but-
real life. Bye.
Yeah. See ya.
We'll see
I'm
you
playing
guys.
with that. Adios, guys.
Have a good night, everyone.